Hi everybody, welcome back to this little bite-sized Thrive with me, Kim Forrester. I'm just encouraging you to take small steps every day to enhance your well-being from the inside out. It's a beautiful day here where I am. The tuis, the birds are singing in the tree. We've got the neighbours out there banging away, building something for the kids. And I wanted to spend a little bit of time with you today to talk about some really profound and intimate ways that we can be kind to one another. There are three phrases in our vocabulary that we can sometimes need to be reminded about, but they are incredibly kind and generous and warm phrases to use. The first phrase is thank you. When we feel gratitude, when we express gratitude, our brain rewards us with the most incredible boost of well-being. And so gratitude is a great way for us to be kind to ourselves. Now, of course, when we are expressing thank you, thanks to someone else, we're also giving them a sense of validation and appreciation and a sense of being seen. So that little phrase, thank you, is such an incredible way and powerful way for us to all enhance our own well-being and the well-being of others. So over the coming days, a little bit of homework if you're keen. I invite you to think of someone who is sort of always there for you that you don't necessarily always thank. It might be someone like the local barista who always makes your coffee just perfect. Or it might be the friend who's always at the other end of the phone when you need them to be. Think of someone in your life who adds value to your day and reach out with a sincere expression of thanks. It is such a kind gesture. You will feel great and they will feel great. The second phrase I want you to consider over the coming days, because it's a very kind phrase, is I'm sorry. None of us are angels. We all have our fallibilities and we all have moments where we transgress, right? And we hurt others intentionally or unintentionally. Now, when we know that we have done something a little wrong, a little on the nose, we may think that we've moved on from it, but actually in our minds, we carry a sense of guilt or shame around that. And that guilt or shame can actually cause just sort of an underlying sense of stress in our body. So a great way to be kind to someone in the coming days and to yourself is to reach out and apologize where you feel that maybe your actions or your choices or your words have been hurtful or misguided, and see how that enhances your sense of well-being, the release that you will get from, expressing a sincere expression of contriteness and remorse will make you feel great. And of course, it will help with your relationships, which is a great way towards building greater well-being. Thirdly, I forgive you. Now, this is a huge phrase in three little words, and I know that it's very charged, right? It's really emotionally charged. We're going to talk a bit about forgiveness in a few weeks' time as a topic, but today I want you to consider that it has been shown that if you forgive someone today for something, tomorrow you will be happier. I mean, studies have shown that what happens is we release some of that fight-flight response that we're carrying around when we're stressed and we're upset about something. Is forgiveness the idea of condoning someone's behavior? Do we have to accept that behavior? Do we have to continue to allow that behavior in our lives? No, we don't. As I'll explain in a few weeks' time, Fred Luskin, who is one of the leading researchers in forgiveness, he says forgiveness is simply the act of allowing life to say no to you sometimes. Okay, sometimes you want this, or you want this person to be this way, or you want this person to say this thing, or you want this person to do this thing, and they don't do it, or life doesn't work out that way. And when we forgive, we're simply saying to life, oh, I wanted otherwise, but I understand. You do not have to express forgiveness to somebody else. However, if you can find it in your heart to move on from a small transgression, Move on from where life has said no to you. And you can find the strength to express that openly to the other person. It is an incredibly kind thing to do. So there you go, in the coming days, as the Tui sings us out here, 3 little pieces of homework for you that all relate to this incredible topic of kindness and how it enhances our well-being. If you can find it in yourself over the next few days, say thank you to someone. Say I'm sorry if you feel that there is something that you need to be remorseful for. And see if you can forgive a small transgression in your life and let someone know that you forgive them and you have moved on. 3 wonderful acts of kindness, 3 ways that we can make ourselves feel better and we can make this world just a little bit brighter. I'll see you in a few days' time. Until then, be well and take good care of yourselves.